On November 13th, the Israel Daily News went down to Kfar Aza. This is the footage that's never been released from that day. It was just over a month following the mass murder of 1,200 Israelis and foreign nationals on October 7th, 2023. Around 70 Hamas militants attacked this specific community. Hamas terrorists killed some 60 civilians and utterly destroyed loads of property. Homes were burned down to the ground, and some residents were kidnapped. We walked around filming and viewing the destruction. Bullet holes through every wall, through door handles, and blood was sprayed across walls and under window panes. In this section of Kfar Aza, this is where the young people lived. You had people from 18 to 26, including some young new families. This was the part of the kibbutz that was really destroyed the most. You can see each of the homes completely blown out. While we were in Kfar Aza, the sounds of the Israel Defense Forces dropping bombs in Gaza was quite clear. We went on to speak with Hanan Dan, who is a surviving resident of Kfar Aza.
My son is 4 years old. 2 of his classmates are now in Gaza. We tried to explain this to him, but he doesn't have the concepts to understand this. We tried to tell him that Abigail and Oria are now in Gaza, and they're being held captive. So what does that mean? He thinks of it as terms of like hide and seek. You know, we all thought that there would be some sort of peace in the future, some sort of reconciliation. That, yeah, we know Hamas wants to kill us, but you know, they'll evolve, they'll grow up, they'll take responsibility. They'll realize that they're no longer a terrorist organization, they're a sovereign, they have population to worry about. And we just had to learn the hard way that this isn't true.
Now let's hear from 33-year-old Jamal Moraki, who comes from the central Israeli city of Rehovot. He has been volunteering for ZAKA for 13 years. This unit tries to honor the dead and ensure a full Jewish burial. And in order for that to happen, all the body parts, pieces, and blood need to be collected for each person, or at least as much as can be collected.
I was here actually when it started in a Black Saturday. I was the first ambulance who got into the conflict zone, and they even shut at my ambulance when I first got here. And to show any kind of point of Islam, our religion doesn't give us any right to, or doesn't allow us to kill children, elderly people, or women, and we're not even allowed to even cut a tree. What happened here was terrorism. Of course, there's 2 types of people in my community. There's the people who wants to live in peace, and they are backing me up, and at the same time, I'm getting a couple of threats. I'm getting that you're not supposed to be here. You need to be on the other side, but I don't give a care.
Reporting for the Israel Daily News podcast, I'm Shanna Fold.